Blessings, everyone. So the big wheel is turning and we're moving into the time of the equinox, this time of balance between night and day, light and dark. And it's as if nature is expressing herself in this balance to remind us or urge us to go within and seek this within our own beings, this balance between the light and the dark, the masculine and the feminine, the structure and the flow, the containment and the nourishment. And so, each one of us is a particular combination of these aspects. And, we're really given this opportunity to go within and to expand in our spiritual growth by taking the time to assess these aspects within ourselves. And, all spiritual growth, of course, is about moving between the light and the dark, going into the shadows to see what it is that we have tucked into the back of our cave to that we're not ready to look at. And so in the tradition that I study and work with or live, the way of the Shavan, we work with the goddesses of the 8 points of the wheel. Each season is overseen or expressed in the archetypal elements of the goddesses. And with the autumn equinox, we're moving into the time of the great goddess Macha. And Macha was the horse goddess of Ulster. She is associated with having these supernatural power of having the speed of being able to outrun any horse. And her mythology talks about where, her skills or her talents become her undoing. And it's very much this time where we're urged to look at our talents and our abilities and to go within the inner cave to see, the treasures that we have stored in there, the treasures of our skills and our gifts, and also, to look into the shadows in the cave to see what it is that we have tucked away there that we haven't been ready to look at. But, maybe this season is the time to look at some of these shadows. And, in the story of Macha, she is forced to run a race because of her husband's pride, who, even though he's been warned not to talk about her amazing skill to be able to outrun any horse, he goes and he brags about it to the king. And of course, he is challenged to bring his wife forward to race the king's horses, and she does. And of course, she's heavily pregnant, and although she wins the race, she falls into labor pains, and as she's in labor pains, she curses the men of Ulster that any time they are needed in battle, that they will fall into the pains of labor. And of course, she then dies on the battlefield, on the race course, after giving birth to her twins. And so, it's a very poignant story with many teachings and lessons for us in it. But she's also, of course, symbolic of, this time of year when nature bears her harvest. We're in the middle of this reaping the benefits of our harvest. And so, like nature, who dies at the end of the harvest and moves into this place of winter, we see Macha also dying at the end of her race. So she is very much a symbol of the earth dying, and also maybe very poignantly a reflection of, this patriarchal energy that doesn't honor the role of motherhood, of childbirth. And we see her in her shadow self cursing the men of Ulster. So, so many lessons to learn from these teachings. And a really powerful time to go within and start sifting through our harvest, sifting through the chaff and the grain to see what it is we need to release, and what are the treasures, is the richness and the abundance that we want to honor and hold in our inner cave. So as always, I'm so happy to work one-to-one with people, and if you feel you would like to have a session with me, please do get in touch. It's always a joy to use these teachings to help with the expansion of our consciousness, with the healing of the shadows that we come into this life with, to honor and to release. So sending you much love, many blessings, and have a wonderful equinox.